Everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome. Today I have a new box that I created. Really what I wanted to do was to make like a double soap box. I noticed that a lot of people enjoyed the soap box, so and they made comments, and so I thought, what if I made one for a double soap? So this is what I came up with, and it's like a slider box, and I put a little divider in it, but it will hold the two larger soap, homemade soaps. But not only can you use it for that, but I found some Little Debbie's, and I forgot to grab them before I came in here to film my video. And it actually will hold like one of those Little Debbie cakes, and I also got these little tea, so you can put like a Little Debbie cake and tea in there. Any kind of little gift would be cute. You could just fill it with candies or little cards or whatever, but it's a good size box. But I thought it turned out so cute, and so this is what I'm going to show you how to make today. And it's a little bit, there is a little bit more to it, so we're going to get right to it. So let's go. And the first thing you're going to do is, for the box, I'm going to do it this time in the Coastal Cabana, and the box is 9 1/4 by 12. So you do need a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. So this is the piece that we're going to use for the box. And then for the outside slider sleeve, we're going to use a 12 by 7 1/4 inch piece of cardstock. And then I'm using the Retro Fresh. I love this new paper. This is probably second favorite to my Watercolor Wonder. But they're two-sided as usual on the Designer Series paper. But that's what I also used on the other box. And so we're going to use that one. And this is the exact same size as the sleeve. So it'd be the outside sleeve, so it'd be 12 by 7 1/4 also. Then you're going to need another piece for the insert, and it's 9 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then you're going to need a 2 inch by 11 inch for the belly band. And I'm using the scallop tag punch again for that. And so that's all you need. So let's get started with the box. Grab my trimmer here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start scoring it, and the box we're going to score at 1 1/4 and 2 1/2 on all the way around. So it's going to be 1 1/4 and 2 1/2, and you're going to do it all the way around. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do, once we have it scored, and let me go ahead and fold up on my score lines so you can see where I scored. And you can see this is really sturdy cardstock, and it makes a perfect box. Okay, so for our cutting, what we're going to do is, there's the score line right here that goes around. That's the second score line in, the 2 1/2. And then this is the first one. What we're going to do is we're going to cut down both these score marks all the way to the end. Actually, this one we're only cutting, let me see. Yeah, we're only cutting to the first score line. That one we're cutting all the way to the second. And we're going to cut that end off. So we'll cut those two and then one off of here. So you have like a little step down. And we're going to do the same on all of these four corners. So this is what we'll have. And then I I did, when I first was telling you to cut this down to the second score mark, I messed up. But you do cut each one down to the second score mark because we end up having to cut these anyway. So that's what you want to do for your next step. And this is basically like if you saw my Valentine slider box with the window sheet, it's the same basic bottom of the box, same basic box actually. So then I'm going to take some score tape and we're going to put it all along each one of these sides. And you just want to put it on the very end. So we're going to put it on all 4 little tabs here. I knew when I first was telling you to cut it all the way down, I was right, but then I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, you do cut those all the way down to the second, both to the second score mark. Okay, and for the last piece of score tape, and that's it. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to put it together. So we're going to take all the I don't know, what do you call this? The film that's on the score tape, we're going to take that all off. We're going to bring this up, and then we're going to take this and flip it around and flip it over like that, and it seals that. And we're going to do the same on this side, and just make sure when you do this that your box is square. Everything's even. And the little tabs do tuck inside, which makes it such a sturdy box. Alright, that's 2 sides, and then we're just going to fold these over. These little ends. Okay, so that's the basic box. What did I do there? I need to get this corner a little bit straighter. I didn't have it. Okay, there we go. I like for everything to be straight. There we go. Okay, now we're going to take our 9 1/4 by 4 1/4 and we're going to make the insert. And then what we're going to do with this piece is we're just going to score it at 3 3/8. So let's do it at 3 3/8. And then 4 5/8. And then we're going to score it at 5 7/8. So you're going to have 3 score marks there. And then the middle one we're going to flip up like a mountain, and then we're going to do the other 2 like a valley fold. So it comes up like that. And then what we do, we just stick it inside here, and it fits perfectly. So that is our insert. Now to make our sleeve that goes over the top, I'm going to take some Very Vanilla cardstock, and this is 12 by 7 1/4. And again, I'm going to need to score this. Get my trimmer, and we're going to score it at 1 3/8. 1 2 3/8. 1 3/8. 5 5/8. 7 1/16, and 11 3/8. And one end is a little bit shorter, but I wanted to use a 12 by 12. So the one end, this little tab on this side, is a little bit shorter, but that's okay. You're not even going to be able to tell once we get it sticky stripped. And what you're going to do is you're going to put on the larger side, you're going to put a piece of sticky strip on the very end. And usually, you know, I use snail, but I want to use this box this time, so I'm going to use it for a friend. So then we're just going to stick this together and just line it up to the edge there. And there you have your sleeve, which your box will slide right in. There we go. And it fits in it perfect. And then now for this other one, we're going to, this is the mat that goes on the top. I'm going to go ahead and score this at 1 3/8 again. And then 5 5/8. And 7 1/16. And then 11 3/8. And so we'll fold these all on the score lines. And I'm just going to use sticky strip for this part because you don't really need, not sticky strip, but the snail. And then we'll put that around the same way we did the other one. And I like to seal it. And I did such a good job. I don't know what side I sealed it on. Okay, let's just do it this way. And then and the other one, now that I think about it, I did take I did cut this a 1/4 inch shorter. As you can see, it shows on this side. You can do it either way. I kind of like the way it looks, not having that showing. I think that's really cute. So there you have that part, and that's the basic box. Now, to decorate it, I'm going to try to do this pretty fast. And this is the tag topper punch. I don't know if any of you have seen it, me use it before, but this is a 2-inch strip, and it has to be 2-inch. And this just slides in here, and you punch, and it makes a little tag top. I love this thing. And I've been finding so many different uses for it on cards and on, you know, like these little boxes. And then I did score this band. You don't have to score it. I wanted it even, so you can score it at 1 5/8. Let's see, you can score it at 1 5/8, and then at 3. Oh no, 3. Oh, let's see, 1 5/8, and then we're going to score it at 3. I'm sorry, there's 4 score marks, and then 7 1/2. And you don't have to be exactly precise. And 9. Oh, sorry, I had to grab that and put that out of the way. It's getting in my way. Okay. I forgot there were 4 score marks on here. All right, so figure out which side you want to be the top. And for some reason, why did that not crease? I'm going to have to write down the score marks again, because for some reason I've got that off a hair. I don't know. I figured it all up yesterday when I made this box, but for some reason it didn't come out exactly perfect. So I will post those on the video. This is a piece of crumb cake I'm using this time. And I'm just going to tie a bow. Didn't need quite this much ribbon, and I always hate when I do that because I don't like to waste ribbon, but this time I have to. All right. And then for the little tag, I'm using the Best of Celebration, which is this stamp set, and I'm using this for you. This is really cute. And this is one of our best of. So this is the for you. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Right markers, and I just took the colors that match the paper and the best, and I'm just going to color that in. I'm going to kind of try to speed this up so you don't get bored with me coloring it in. I wanted to show you how to do this in case some of you didn't know how to use the Stampin' Right markers. Do this little for you and pool party. Okay, so now the next thing you do is you just like huff on it, blow some hot air. You just like huff on it and then stamp it down. Just like that. This punch, we'll cut that out perfectly. And it's the 1 3/4 inch punch. And then I'm taking the my little hole punch and punch a hole in the top there. And then I have a piece of linen thread that I'm using to thread that through there. And then I'm just going to tie it on here. And I'm going to do this pretty quick. Now you can take your time when you do this, so it looks pretty. And I want to fool with this ribbon, but I'm just going to leave it. But you got the idea. So that's it. And I love how this box turned out, but I actually put the slider on the wrong side on that one. So that's how it is. And it will fit those larger size soap bars because I made it the same size so that those of you who make soap can make a double soap. You can put 2 in there for, you know, a friend or a gift or whatever. I thought that was so cute. And don't forget, you can use it for any other thing. It's really, really versatile, and it's very cute. So these are the 2 that I made. And I really, really like these boxes. It came out so good. I was so happy with it when I got done, and I hope you enjoy it too. For any supplies, anything that you need, you can go to stampinwithamore.com. I have a shop there, and you can shop right from my blog. And celebration is going on right now. For every $50 that you spend, you get to choose one free product out of the Celebration catalog. So don't forget to order before March 31st to get your free gift. So that's it. I hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, I'll see you. Thanks. Bye.